Again. Well, when I think of confusion, well, during COVID, I was suddenly cast with the title of being elderly. I mean, before that, they kind of the ages were different. So all of a sudden, I'm like elderly, and it's like old age and confusion go hand in hand. And so I suppose I'm not getting older and better. I'm just getting more bitter. And with that in mind, I will read two poems that are about a little bit about confusion. If this is not it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll put it right on the share screen in one moment. Thank you for your patience. Here it is. I thought I had it on before. And thank you for your patience. Old Man from the Projects. And this is based on a quote from the Rolling Stones song, What a Drag It Is Getting Older. When I go out in this shithole city, the streets smell like oyster shells. The tents of the homeless hug in the underpass. The buses arrive with refugees from the war zones, beaten and battered with scars and memories of horrific silence. Loudspeakers play deafening drum beats. Torn meats fill the shop windows behind barbed wire. Steam from the cracks in the gutter sting the eyes with pepper tears, and smokestacks drip urine from their sprouts. Above the oils reflect yellowness in the clouds. I tell myself there are other ways to survive, where everyone dances in skin-colored tights, spinning in unison on their toes with long necks and tight butts, where they speak in pirouettes and duets. This is not ballet. This is life. What a drag, man, a drag. There are no superheroes to save me. They have their weaknesses too, each and every one of them. Even the first commandment is just plain politics. Who's the boss around here anyway? Soon my bones will be too weak to hold me up at the food market. For now I remain in my little cubicle, putting my life on a thumb drive, watching the TV for the daily chatter, with the mute button on. What a drag it is getting older. This is called the Bullet Train Ride. A metallic voice in a drone. Kindly take your seat. They barely recline an inch, with outlets designed for the toys of digital children, feeding intravenously on Google everything ever written or said, everything ever heard or seen, everything ever thought or dreamed. I bought a book with paper pages. I don't have an earplug buds hooked to my brain. An abuelito, peta a schnook, arcane, grumpy old fart am I, and I hate this year's model of a choo-choo train. We were going, we were clearly going too fast. I went to the cabin door and shouted, Conductor, please slow down. I hardly have enough time to finish the chapter I'm reading of. There was no conductor. I am being scanned. Sir, please take your seat. Oh, je déteste le hobo speak, or la hobo speak. Soon they'll cook and sew and fuck like the hot androids in the sci-fi movies. I'm telling you, before we sat on wicker seats across from each other, afternoon greetings became conversations, and the countryside exposed plaid farms and soft rivers sparkled their white caps. Now the trucks with their loud signs are past at the speed of sound. I wish this train would just slow down. Conductor or whatever you are, the music you are playing is for imbeciles. I cannot read to baby, 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 baby. You have been provided with headphones, may I suggest, based on your past selections. It's my fault. I was a willing candidate, a participant in future shock, addicted to the daily new gadgets, new treatments for damaged ligaments, machines to insulate and slaughter, and distribution of anything that swims, walks, or flies, if it tastes good. Waiting my turn for a virtual walk on Mars, joining the parade to innovate and create. Obviously, now I'm obsolete. I'm sick of change. An aging baby boomer who prefers ballet. What was the rush to make everything faster? People like me, they leave behind. Conductor, slow down, please. Hear me, hear me, hear me. I have motion sickness and getting old. I remember when a train ride was a meditation in a parlor of elegance. We were not supposed to travel this way. Conductor, who's in charge here? Get me off this train. Kindly take your seat, says a voice from somewhere. And if I could end with a short poem on confusion, this was a billboard I saw on the street the other week. I guess it's from Panda, the Panda chain beyond the original orange chicken. The saber-toothed tiger sings. The woke octopus swoons. Whirling dervish wildebeests, dung beetles in recitative. Poetry that reeks of keef. Red butt baboons. A sushi moon. Stegosaurus playing violin beyond the original orange chicken. Giraffes with artificial knees, a gaggle of bees buzz pleasantly. Baobab trees with rainbow leaves, tango jellyfish, waltzing vultures, horny urchins, a witch's brew of prepubescent spider spit, all possible, probable, by definition, beyond the original orange chicken. And thank you. Thank you for waiting there at the beginning.